Welcome back to RGSecurityTeam. What if your AI assistant or Claude could directly control your Wi-Fi adapter? What if you just said, hack this Wi-Fi network, and the AI would capture the handshake and crack the password for you? Yes, Wi-Fi penetration testing is about to become much easier and more automated. Today, we're talking about Aircrack MCP. It's a powerful tool that connects AI directly to the Aircrack-ng arsenal. Aircrack MCP is essentially a model context protocol server. It acts as a bridge between your local system's Wi-Fi hacking tools and AI models. Through this, the AI can scan your network interfaces and launch attacks in real time. Now let's talk about its features. It can manage Wi-Fi interfaces, check packet injection, perform network scanning, capture handshakes, and handle decryption or cracking, all through AI commands. You no longer need to memorize complex commands. Just give the AI instructions. Please remember that this video is for educational purposes only. Hacking someone else's Wi-Fi network is illegal. We are using this only to audit the security of our own network. So, to set up this tool, first we need to clone the repository from GitHub. I will clone it to my desktop, so I am opening a terminal on my desktop and cloning it. As you can see, it has been cloned, and this is the main file for these tools. Now, we first need to configure the root privileges. To do this, go back to this GitHub page and copy and paste this command into the terminal. This will open the sudo configuration file. Then, again, copy the next configuration code from the GitHub page and paste it at the end of the configuration file. Now we need to modify it a bit. Here, we need to enter the system's username. And here, we need to set the path to the Aircrack MCP. First, I'm setting the username for my system. If you don't know what your system's username is, type W in the terminal and press Enter, and it will display your system's username. As you can see here, it shows my system's username. So I need to enter this username in the config file. Now we need to set the path for the Aircrack MCP. I cloned it to my desktop. To see the full path, type PWD and press Enter, and it will display the full path. Copy this path and paste it into the config file. Then save the config file and close it. Now we need to configure MCP server on the Claude desktop. To do this, open the Claude desktop app, go to Settings, then to Developer Settings. Then press Edit Config, and finally open this configuration file. As you can see here, this is the Hexstrike configuration we set up in the previous video. Now we need to set up the Aircrack MCP. To do this, go back to this GitHub page where you will find the configuration code. If you are not already using another MCP server on your Claude or any other platform, copy the entire code from here and paste it directly into your configuration file. And if you are already using another MCP server and want to run our Aircrack MCP alongside it, copy the specific code snippet shown on the screen and add it to the server list in your current configuration file, exactly as I am showing you. Now, you need to set the Aircrack MCP path here. Set the path here where you cloned it. Then save the config file, close everything, and shut down Claude completely before restarting it. Now open the Claude again. Now, go to Settings, then to Developer Settings, and check if Aircrack MCP is running. If it shows as running, then the configuration is complete. Now we can perform Wi-Fi penetration testing using Aircrack MCP. Right at the start, I'm giving Claude a specific prompt so that it can take control of the entire tool. Here I am asking Claude to provide a list of all the Aircrack MCP commands. Not only that, I have instructed it to not only show me the result when I give it a task, but also to suggest what the next step should be. Because if I directly tell Claude to capture a Wi-Fi handshake, it won't want to do that. So, I need to provide an introduction like this first. Look, as soon as I gave the prompt, Claude connected to the server and loaded all the commands. From now on, we don't have to remember everything manually. Instead, the AI will guide us on what our next action should be. Now I asked Claude to provide a list of my interfaces, and it detected my TP-Link Wi-Fi adapter. To demonstrate, I am showing you the model of my Wi-Fi adapter. Now, let's see what Claude itself suggests to do in the next step. It says to enable monitor mode in the interface. From here, you just need to copy and paste the prompt. Look, it has turned on monitor mode in my interface, and in the next step it suggests scanning the network. Again, I'm just copying and pasting the suggestion prompt. Now it is scanning the networks around me. This scan will take a little while to complete. Look, it has scanned the networks around me, and among them is my target Wi-Fi. It also shows which devices are connected to which networks. Now it has suggested the next step to capture the handshake. Here, I'm copying and pasting the prompt, and I'm going to modify it a bit to set my target network and specify the path where I want to save the handshake output file. As you can see, it has started capturing the handshake. Will take some time to capture the handshake. In the meantime, it has captured my network's handshake file. As you can see on my desktop, handshake files have been created in 2 different formats. Now I will also verify the handshake file once using the cowpatty tools. As you can see, the handshake file is showing as verified. This means that the handshake file is valid. Now we can crack the password from this handshake. For password cracking, Claude is suggesting our next prompt. Copy and paste it, and it will start cracking the password. Here, Claude is using the rocku.txt file as the word list by default. You can change it if you wish. Look, it has cracked the password of our handshake file. I used a simple password on my network so that it could be cracked quickly, and it has cracked the password. That's it. Let us know in the comments what you thought of today's new cybersecurity update. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to stay connected with the RGSecurityTeam. Thank you.